Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a fresh, colorful, anti-inflammatory salad, which is also high in protein. It is fully loaded with bright vegetables, creamy avocado, beans, nuts, and seeds. And the star of the show is this Golden Tahini Dressing, which is packed with fresh ginger, lemon, and garlic. It makes the salad come together perfectly. So to start off, what are anti-inflammatory foods and why do we need them? Anti-inflammatory foods reduce chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is bad because it can lead to heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, and even autoimmune disorders. So the more anti-inflammatory foods that we eat, the more we reduce our risk for getting these diseases. So let's put together the components of our salad, starting off with kale. Everyone knows that this is a superfood. We're gonna start off by removing all of the hard stems and cutting it up. One thing that I find really interesting about kale is it actually lowers your LDL cholesterol, which is the bad cholesterol. I just find it crazy that a food is not only low in cholesterol, but can actually lower the bad cholesterol. So now we are going to massage our kale. We are just going to add this to a bowl. And then we're just going to add some olive oil, lemon juice, and salt. And then we're just going to get in there with our hands and give it a good massage. Kale on its own, whenever you eat it, is really hard, and massaging it really helps it to soften up, it helps it to digest easier, and it really helps the fibers to kind of break up. And I swear, it's like really therapeutic. I love massaging kale like in a big batch and just putting it in a container and keeping it in the fridge for the week. That way you can throw it on salads and wraps, sandwiches. It's just nice to just have it there ready to go. So now we are going to shred up some purple cabbage. Cabbage is super high in antioxidants, especially the purple version, and shredding it is a super easy way to prepare it. So what I like to do is I like to cut it into little chunks, making sure that I include the white part at the bottom. So it makes this little wedge. So whenever you grate it, it's going to stay together easily. And now we're going to grate up some carrot. I love carrots because they stay good in the fridge for a long time. They are always available, and it's just really easy to grate them up and throw it on the salad. Along with being anti-inflammatory, carrots also are very high in vitamin A, which are good for your eyes. That is something that I have memories of my mom always telling me whenever I was little. So now whenever I eat carrots, I always think of how they're good for my eyes. So now that we have our vegetables all prepared, we are going to go ahead and add our protein to the dish. We're just going to add some chickpeas today. Really, any beans will do. These are simply canned chickpeas, which I have rinsed and drained. Beans are high in phytonutrients, which reduce inflammation. And to be honest, the darker the bean, the more phytonutrients that they have. Chickpeas is all I have on hand today, so that's what we're going to use, but just keep that in mind. Now today, I'm just making a salad for myself, but a lot of times I make this as meal prep because it's really easy to just grate a few more vegetables and to throw it all together and keep it in containers and eat throughout the week. And also, whenever I make a really delicious salad, I like to make more than one just so I can take advantage of the work that I did one day on the food and enjoy it the rest of the week. So now I'm gonna cut up some avocado. I love having avocados on salad because they're really high in healthy fats. This is gonna help you stay full in between meals, and it also just gives a really nice creaminess to the salad. Now I'm going to add some walnuts to the salad. Walnuts are high in omega-3 fatty acids, so they are good for your heart. Plus, they just add a really nice crunch. I like to sprinkle them all over. And now for some cranberries. Cranberries are really high in antioxidants, and they're great to incorporate into your diet. And plus, they give a really nice sweet punch to the salad. So now I'm gonna chop up some cilantro. Cilantro is really high in quercetin. That is a really powerful antioxidant which helps your immune system and reduces inflammation. Plus, it always adds such a nice freshness, which I love. So now that we have the base of our salad ready, we are going to make our golden tahini dressing. So now we're going to add 1/3 cup of tahini. Tahini is made from sesame seeds, and sesame seeds are high in lignans. And lignans have been shown to play a big role in preventing cancer. Now we're going to add some olive oil. Olive oil is an anti-inflammatory oil. It It is high in monosaturated fats, which is good for your heart. Now we're going to add the juice of 3 lemons. I actually am going to use a combination of lemon and lime because I realize I just have 2 lemons, so lime will work just as well. Lemon and lime juice is, of course, high in vitamin C, which is really good for our immune system. So now I'm gonna add 1 clove of garlic. I used to not really think of garlic having health benefits, but it really does. Whenever it's cut or chewed, it actually releases a sulfur called allicin, and this has powerful antioxidants. Now, we're going to add about 1 inch of ginger, which is peeled. I like to take just a small spoon to peel off the skin, just like this. I find it's the easiest way. Whenever you do it with a knife, you tend to cut off more of the ginger than you really need to, but this is super simple. In several studies, ginger has been shown to reduce inflammation and pain at the same level as ibuprofen. I just think that's incredible. Now we're going to add some turmeric. Turmeric is a superfood which is known for reducing inflammation. It's good for your heart, it's good for your brain, it's packed with antioxidants, and we're going to add a full teaspoon to this, along with a little bit of maple syrup. We have a lot of tangy things in there. We have the lemon juice, we have the ginger, the garlic, and the maple syrup just really gives it a little bit of sweetness just to help balance it out. So now we're going to add some black pepper. This is super important to add whenever you consume turmeric because it helps the absorption of turmeric by up to 2,000%. And now you could whisk this all up with a whisk if you want to, but just to make things a little bit easier, I like to use my immersion blender. That way the ginger and the garlic gets completely blended together, but it's not completely necessary. Oh, this thing doesn't fit in this jar. Cool. Great. That's a great plan. Okay, we're just gonna add it to this container, which is a bit bigger. All right, let's give it a whiz. I almost forgot, you're also going to want to add about 4 tablespoons of warm water. This is just gonna help to blend everything up. Whoa! I somehow knew that was going to happen. Okay, let's keep going. Wow, I think it's perfect like that. The balance of the sweet with the tart is just perfect. Okay, time for the big moment. Time to add the dressing to the salad. I also love to add some toasted sesames on the top once I've added the dressing. It just gives it a nice little texture and an added crunch. I cannot wait to give this a taste, but before I do, if you really like this video, be sure to check out some of my other salad recipe videos. I have some really good ones, so be sure to check those out. All right, the moment of truth. Let's see. There's so many components. It's kind of hard to get a bite with everything, but I'm gonna try. One word comes to mind when I eat this, and it's fresh. Like, this tastes so fresh and refreshing. It's really something that I've been enjoying eating now that it's getting a bit hotter outside. I also really love this addition of cranberries. I just got a cranberry in my mouth. It's like really nice pop of sweet. All of these flavors come together really well. And I really just like knowing that I'm eating something really nutritious. I hope you were able to learn something today as I was talking about all of the benefits of the ingredients, and I really hope you liked the episode. Please let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I cannot wait to see you again next time. God, this is really good, yo. Freaking delicious.